today's gonna be one of those exciting days where what you've been waiting the entire week for finally arrives. So we have our nice big unboxing to do. Monak's got a lot of work to do, and this isn't the first this month actually. Thurman seems to be becoming one of my favorite places to shop recently. And I'm not going to be like shopping too much there because, you know, it's all audio gear and audio gear is expensive. But earlier this month I actually bought something from them. As you can see behind you, a much bigger box here. Big enough for my cat Neelix to invite all his friends around and have a nice party inside. Speaking of friends, we caught Neelix hanging out with this dude outside. Some of you know that Neelix is absolutely massive. Well, this guy actually made him look small. One thing I noticed, Neelix, when you touch him, he's soft and fluffy. This dude, you touch him, he's very spongy. He's like a sponge. He's really cute and friendly though. It's a shame Neelix kinda got a little bit defensive with him. Friends, fine and well, but maybe not ready for that party get-together just yet. It's here, Rich's birthday present. I couldn't wait. And he's in there listening to level 42. Neelix curious about what this is. Happy birthday. I was gonna wrap it, but I don't think we've got enough wrapping paper. What?
Serious?
Yeah.
Bongos!
Basically, it's a drum kit. I mean, it's a basic one, of course. It's not going to get him into a band, but that's not what he wants. He actually wants to mess around with drums. He always has done. He likes rhythm and bass, and I don't blame him at all. It does have MIDI out, which means that I can connect it to the Amiga and sound tracker. I mean, it does come with a pair of, you know, basic drumsticks here. So I decided to get him these ProMark ones, which are a little bit heavier and, you know, they're just a little bit better quality. So, you know, I know it's just an electronic drum kit and, you know, you don't need like Pro sticks, but he does actually prefer these because of just how they feel, the general feel of them. So I'm really glad that I chose these. And this is coming from someone who has absolutely no idea about drum kits or drumsticks or like, there's quite a lot you have to look into with regards to kind of drumsticks. Now this is the Yamaha DD75 drum kit. Now this is not the main feature of the video, by the way. This is just one of the things I bought this month. The main feature is going to be quite, you know, something. So yeah, do continue watching to know what else is in that parcel which I've just received now. Anyway, but I just thought I'd mention this because this is another big purchase I did this month. I've been saving up a lot for all of this. I've been thinking about getting a drum kit for a while. And, you know, I was thought, this kind of, the aesthetics of this reminds me of an 80s Yamaha keyboard, you know, with these buttons like this. And, you know, just the way everything is. And also the LED, red LED panel, you know, that's so retro. You have, so you can kind of like get, I mean, these are alright. They're fine, but these are a bit better. And I'm so glad I kind of decided to get him some extra. Because, you know, whatever comes with the actual, you know, in the package is never that good. So, you know, if you're going to get one of these, I do recommend just getting, like, yourself some better sticks. First of all, I'm not good at drumming. Secondly, I'm from the side because I want you to be the center of it. So, yeah, go on, you drum. You show me. Anyway, so... It's really good, and it also comes with these pedals here, which are absolutely awful. That's one thing. If you're saving up to get yourself one of these, please do get yourself some decent Yamaha pedals, like a hi-hat pedal and a bass drum pedal. These are horrible. even when you got shoes on and everything. So yeah, the actual pedals are gonna cost you like something like 70 or 80 pounds or something like this. But the problem is just, it's way better than getting this. So I'm saving up for, you know, to get him at least a bass drum pedal, at least one, and also a snare drum stand so you can stand this up on. It's got like 75 drum kits here, which is amazing. You can like go through the drum kit. And even if you put it on hand percussion mode, like that, it goes into 51, which is like a, which is really cool. You know, you can just practice your rhythms. I mean, it's something to have a lot of fun with. It actually has Arabic instruments. As a darbuka, I mean, but it's really weird playing a darbuka like this, because I'm used to kind of like doing that. You hold it under your arm and you kind of, you know, you play it like this normally, and you have the, you know, the ways of playing it, but and these are finger cymbals, so it is a bit weird, I'll admit, but it's just, it's a nice gesture that they do have Arabic instruments in this. So I have the finger cymbals here. I mean, if anything for me, I got some drum kit samples I can do on the Amiga and the Polygon tracker with this. You know, I just decided, you know, to get him this because, you know, he doesn't treat himself enough. He really doesn't. He really should. He's too busy treating and looking after everybody else, even to his own detriment. You know, he's gone through a hard time also, so, you know, I just wanted to treat him and just get him something that makes him really happy, and he's always wanted to do this. Right, now, so this thing, let's open it up and show you exactly what it is. Now then, my latest album, MsMadLemon, has sold quite a bit on Bandcamp, right? Now, I decided with the money to put it back into my passions and creations, right? So, you know, this is kind of like a birthday present to myself. It's just been my birthday. And also, I wish to thank all of you who support my channel, but also definitely supported me by getting MsMadLemon to make this possible. Now, I was interviewed recently by Bob from RetroRGB. Now, please do go over there and check the interview out. I've linked it in the description below. And, you know, it was quite a lot of fun. And as you can see here, Bob has posted. So this is what happened during my interview with MsMadLemon. So yeah, please do check out the interview with Bob, and also do check out RetroRGB.com. This is something, alright. So I've got myself a model, it's heavy, a Model Electronics Cobalt 8, and I will show you just how beautiful this is. I still need to do an overview video of this. This is just like, you know, a haul video, like an unboxing video sort of thing. But this is absolutely, I heard this synth, and the instant I heard it, I fell in love with it. And I thought, I need this in my life with my music creation and with the Amiga and the Polygon tracker and so forth. So yes, this is what I got. That's one thing. I'll open that up in a minute. Power adapter. And also, while I was at it, shaker. Hey, I ordered a blue one. They gave me a yellow one. That's not good. Oh well. It's got a yellow egg shaker. Guess it can be a shaker sample. Guess this can also be a shaker sample. Still like a gel. So along with the Model Cobalt 8, I bought some fresh reel-to-reel tape, brand new. Smells nice and fresh. No, I haven't ever tried brand new tape before on this, as in like recent. I don't know if this is recently made or new old stock or what, but it seems recently produced. So yeah, I just wanted to try that out. So I saw it on the site and I just thought, yeah, why not? Well, do you wanna give me your approval on it? Look, this is what it was. Your approval? Just want attention. So basically that was his way of saying hello to all of you. Anyway, I also bought some newly produced tapes here, but this one I bought it especially because it's a Cobalt Gold series, so literally I bought it inspired by this. Now he's gone back over there and parked himself back down, and it looks like he's laid an egg. Okay, you understand my laughing. You started purring the moment I started laughing. Now, along with the brand new reel-to-reel tape that I bought some red leader tape. Now, the reason why I got this red leader tape is because Rich and I, both of us, right pair we are, we're actually crazy about cassettes with red leader. I don't know, there's something about a red leader on cassettes. So, you know, I saw this and I bought this, and I'm gonna get myself a splicing kit also, so I can just make myself some custom reels. Right, so now then, enough savoring the moment. I have been savoring the moment for the past like half an hour. You know when you get something and you're so excited that you just like, I don't want to open it right away. I just want to kind of like make myself wait. Or maybe it's just me. There we go. It's just kind of weird to see it. The box is open. Right, so Cobalt A Quick Start Guide. Let's kind of like put this aside. You have USB cables, you have plug adapters, you have power brick. Actually it's smaller than I expected. Then again, it's only 9 volt 1 amp I think, or 1 to 2 amps. So yeah. You come here to see as well. What's up? It's like fairly heavy. Another shaker here that I can sample. Yeah, this is a rotary encoder sticking out. You're this equivalent of having a hole in your sock. The same with the joystick on this end. Oh my goodness, this is more stunning in person than I could have expected, to be honest. Wow. Goodness, look at that. I've been waiting for this the entire week. And there's a reason. Subconsciously I sort of knew it's gonna be like this. Excuse me, where are my manners? I haven't introduced you properly to my new friend yet. This is basically Model Electronics Cobalt 8. It is a virtual analog synthesizer, quite similar to the Yamaha Reface CS. However, this dude is on a completely different level. Now, my very first impressions on this. Now, I don't know too much about this. However, I'm going to go by what I can see here. You know, my first, full-on first impressions of this and what I can see first. Now, unlike the Yamaha Reface CS, which only has a single LFO, low frequency oscillator, I need to actually do a video explaining what all these things are. But anyway, for now, it only has one LFO. Now this one here, the Cobalt 8, actually has 3 LFOs by the look of it. Now the Yamaha Reface CS has got, you know, a single oscillator here, you know, sawtooth, square wave, sine wave, and ring modulation, so forth. And you know, you have the texture and mod controls here. So that's like, you know, a single, whereas our friend here, the Cobalt 8, actually has 2 oscillators. So you have tune, fine tune, so forth, and you have the algorithm here, and you can actually mix in between them. So I'm going to turn this on now. Okay, something a little strange right off the bat. I've connected my speakers. They're battery powered. They're not connected to mains or anything. Just straight into there. Now when you connect the actual power, the power adapter into the wall, it's that humming. It's really strange. Until you switch it on, then it's perfect. It's just right. I don't know what that's about. I'm not sure I like it. Okay, so it's turned on. Let me press a key. Wow. Okay. That is spectacular. The sound on this thing. Create some atmosphere with this thing. So you can see we're actually doing the waveform here. Now here is the envelope generator, the attack, decay, sustain, release. Okay, so we have 500 patches on this, and I believe 300 are occupied, you know, they're preset patches, but then you have 200 patches which are, you know, empty slots which are free for you. When you create patches, you can save them under this. One thing cool about this, actually, it's got a programmable arpeggio generator. So you can create your own arpeggios. So this is just like an initial, you know, unboxing, and I've just literally my first got my hands on this, so, you know. And yeah, really looking forward to really messing with this and then giving you an overview of it or an exploration of it myself. Now then, there are 3 cassettes here which I bought. These 2 are like modern cassettes, which I want to, you know, modernly produce cassettes, which I want to try. Actually, let's, you know, do a bit of an unwrapping on this. Because both Rich and I were curious about these. This is the Type 1 Fox cassette. I believe they're manufactured in France. If you know more information about this, please comment below. But Rich watches Cassette Comeback, the YouTube channel, and he goes through cassettes. He knows his cassettes very well. So, you know, I did come across this. We did search for it on his channel. And, you know, I decided to just get some because they were available at Thomann. You know, Rich and I like choosing cassettes like this. This one is, this is also Type 1. What's the difference between the orange one and the yellow one? I don't know what the difference is. This one's a 60-minute, this one's a 90-minute. Dude. Freaking eventually. I know it clicks at some point. Oh, this annoys me. You know when you get a crack on a brand new tape? It's always annoyed me, this. They actually feel good. I mean, they feel a little bit different. The plastic feels different to what I'm used to on cassettes, but one way to tell is to try them out. And I'll do that in future sometime and let you know. It reminds me of the actual tape reels here, remind me of Rock's cassette. The way they're shaped, the pattern in them. Anyway, again, we need to try these out. Now this next cassette here, now the reason why I bought this when I actually first saw this before, you know, seeing these. And the reason why this attracted my attention is because Cobalt Gold series, and I just bought a model Cobalt 8. So I thought, why not? On the same order. What I'm gonna do something a little bit symbolic, because I like doing these little symbolic things. With the model Cobalt 8, it of course has MIDI out. Ah. It confirmed for me very kindly. So it has MIDI out, therefore I can connect it to the Amiga. My beautiful Amiga 1200 here, which I create my music on. And also my beautiful new Polygon tracker. Now, as you know, I've been creating videos on both of these things, especially the Polygon tracker because it's new at the moment. I've only just recently bought it and did a song in my last album, Zaman, with it, called Mirrors. I actually have done a lot of videos, which I will link in the description below. But I can actually sample beautifully synthesized sounds from the model onto my Polygon tracker and also onto my Amiga. Now, of course, you'll have already figured out that my future album will be heavily influenced by the beautiful Cobalt 8 here. Now, what I'm going to do first thing after completing the album, the first copy is going to be recorded on this Cobalt cassette. I'm starting to get a beautiful family over here. Not all the members are here, of course. There are some which are in the old place, which I need to bring over here. The Yamaha Refis DX for one, and you know, a couple of others which I haven't shown yet, but I will. Future videos. But yeah, this was basically just like a haul video which I've got. I was really excited about getting the Cobalt 8, so I just decided to share the experience with it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing an overview and exploration video of this once I get to know it a little bit more. I actually got the hang of this synthesizer surprisingly quick, and I've already recorded a review video of it, which I'm actually currently editing. I'll be posting a new video in a week's time, so do stick around for that. Thanks so much to all my patrons for supporting my channel, especially to you very kind top-tier supporters of mine who deserve an extra special thanks. Rich Garbett, Electronscape, Axel Dominator, Aaron Metcalf, Corey Ostman, Mark Bosak, Starlight Minako, and Chris Sebelinsky. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Until next time, adios!